Hey guys, what's up? Zombie here. And today we are going over. I'm doing this entire podcast twice. I'm recording this entire thing twice because I just got through literally 3/4 of the entire episode, was recording it. And I looked down at my audio interface and I'm like, oh crap, the volume. I didn't turn it up. Normally I lower everything, I turn everything off when I go to bed so that my microphone's not just powered on all the time. So yeah, I looked down and I'm like, oh no. But anyways, welcome to this episode, guys. Welcome to Evilzombies Lair, episode 18. I'm going to restart this. That was like practice round. Let's call it practice round. We are going to do this. So first off, we're going to go over several things today. We're going to talk about some personal stuff. We're going to go over some multimedia news, movies, and TV stuff. Then we're going to talk about the anime recommendation of the week. Then we're going to go over some tech news that got me really excited. And then we're going to go over the main topic. Okay, guys, so let's move into this. Okay, and I like to do harmonica because I don't feel like making a theme song. I like doing harmonica. I can play it, so why not? Okay, so personal updates, what I've been up to. If you're watching the YouTube side of things, I'm remembering that there is an audio section of listeners there too. If you're watching the YouTube, you can see what happened. I am wearing a new pair of glasses. I have not worn glasses before. So now I have a pair of glasses. I look sharp, sexy, and sophisticated. I hope. Or I just look crazy. No. But I'm going for mad scientist, right? You can see my hair if you're watching YouTube. I'm going for mad scientist. But no, I'm enjoying it. I can see a lot clearer. My eyes aren't as stressed. And I'm forgetting I'm wearing them sometimes, but I'm getting used to it. If I move them up and down, the world disorients around me, and I get a little nauseous because they're thicker at the bottom for up close reading, and they're thinner at the top, so that I can see better at a distance. And they're perfect when I'm sitting down, but I cannot walk in these yet because I'm just not used to it. But I will get used to it. So that was a big thing that happened to me this week. The second thing that happened is I got sick again, and I still have my voice. I'm really happy about that. This time my voice is not gone. But unfortunately I am stuffy, so you kind of have to listen to that throughout the entire episode because there's not much I can do about it at this point. My daughter's got sick too, which really sucks. I'm really hoping that they get better because we've been giving them medicine. Really hoping we don't have to go to the doctor for that because, I can't afford another medical bill right now. I just can't afford it. I make minimum wage. It would just ruin me right now. Bad time of the month. I owe everybody money. Okay, but past that, moving on. If you are listening to it on a podcast and you want to see what is happening also, there is a video companion to this on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/evilzombie, where all the episodes are from 1 to 18. This is episode 18, by the way. Okay, guys, so now you have that info. And if you want to listen to all the episodes, I do put them all in my Google Drive. I have a link for that in the description. Please tell me if that works. Should. So they're all there if you want to listen, but they're all on the YouTube and they will always be there. And you can always access them on the YouTube if you really want. So, moving on to the next part. So the first subtopic we have, guys, is multimedia news. I watched the new Godzilla anime that came out recently. Came out, I think, last week. But it's so cool. I mean, I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but it's just so cool. I'm a big Godzilla fan, if you haven't guessed. I love Godzilla movies. They're a big part of my life. I've loved them since I was about 8. So those are a big part of my life. I love it. And I think you'll enjoy this movie if you like Godzilla too. Because it's just awesome. It's a cool movie. Which brings us into our recommended anime for the week. Our anime recommendation for the week. Our anime recommendation for the week is Godzilla Planet of Monsters, because I was into it, I love it, I watched it, I'm so happy about it. Basically, it's under the control of Toho, they made it, so it's official Godzilla now, and it's awesome. I mean, this is what I've been waiting for. It covers everything I would like it to cover. It's big, it's epic, the ending is like, whoa, it's huge. It's so cool, you're gonna like it. I don't want to give away too many details or spoilers, so basically Godzilla has taken over the planet, and so have all the other monsters, and the Earth has changed quite a bit over an extensive period of time. And the people have been surprised, because this does take into accurate account the theory of space-time relativity, where I hope you understand that. I hope you understand it, but time is a measurement of distance and not moments past. So wrap your head around that. Go look it up, research it, because you'll probably need a brief understanding of that to understand how this much time has passed for the same people that left the Earth 20 years ago. So it'll explain that. You'll understand it. Go watch a video on that on YouTube if you like somewhere. Because there are videos on it. Everyone's explaining this, and you can learn about it in like 3 minutes. Because it's an easy enough concept to wrap your head around once you get the gist of it. And if you want to see what other anime I have seen, if you're interested, go to myanimelist.net/profile/Evilzombie123. I just add the 123 in there because I've always done that. It's always been my screen name. Except for recently where I started just doing Evilzombie. But yeah, like evilzombie@protonmail.com if you want to email me about the channel. Or email me about anything. It's all on there. But no, guys, moving on. Tech news. I'm excited about this. Wow, this episode's going a lot faster now that I've done it once. Because I just can breeze through the topics. This is a time saver episode. Okay, 4 terabyte SSDs are coming out. They're being made. They're coming out. It's awesome. 4 terabytes in a solid state disk. Can you imagine just getting one of those and then having your entire system on it? That's so cool. Everything would be instant. I love doing gaming and it's so cool. I would like to just have one of those for everything. I'd have a dedicated OS or a dedicated OS SSD still. My 120 it's a 120 gigabyte. I have that for OS only. That paging file turned off, of course, because it takes up so much memory. But yeah, I have that just for the operating system, and then this other one would just be for games and recording and all that. I would be able to install almost my whole library. That's so much memory. I love it. That's so cool. I'm excited. But yeah, it's really cool because in the future we could have servers set up with SSD memory because it doesn't have all the issues that regular mechanical hard drives do, even though of course they will die after so much use, after so much write time to them. But it's pretty far away for that much write time to actually be done every single day. Unless you're in like a game development company or software development company where you need to upload and download all the time. Most places like a school or a small business would be perfectly fine with something like this. It would last them a long time. Okay guys, next part of tech news. Get this. 16 gigabyte chips of GDDR6 RAM are being mass produced right now. They started mass production, which means the next wave of video cards is going to be freaking fast. Because the first thing you need to know about GDDR6 is it's twice as fast as GDDR5, which is saying quite a lot. And this is video card memory, by the way. So the next wave of video cards has twice the potential that this wave did, which is just mind-blowing to me. VR is going to be an easy thing to put on your computer. It's going to be a standard thing that you could get for any computer that you buy after that point when those release. So forget about this wave of video cards. Just wait, because the next ones are going to be so much better. It's worth waiting and saving up a little bit for it. It's well worth it, because they're already mass producing the chip. So that is so cool. I'm excited about it. It's gloriously powerful tech. I'm hoping that all the scalpers don't grab it first, or the people that are, what's it called? They're doing the cryptocurrency. They're building up the mining computers. I hope they just lay off of this whole series so we can get it, because they're all just terrible because they just buy it and then jack up the price dramatically because they stink. Yep, we're gonna leave it at that. But yeah, guys, main topic now. We're moving on. Today's topic is is a bit different. Have you seen the movie Ordinal Scale, Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale? Chances are you've seen Sword Art Online. That's basically about where it's slightly in the future, and virtual reality has progressed to quite a big point where it links into your brain stem. It links into your brain using microwaves. But it basically makes you feel like and think like you're in the game when you're in the game. And that's such a cool thing. You can move around naturally, control it naturally. So it's in the future, and that's a thing. Now, in Ordinal Scale, AR is the next big thing, Augmented Reality. Now, the augmented reality, it's basically like a little side chip they put here, and it links into their brain the similar way, what they did. Normally, it's like a pair of glasses or something. But basically, it takes virtual reality elements and mixes them into real reality. So you can walk down the normal street and then watch Pokemon running around. And that's the cool thing about it. It adds game elements into your normal everyday world. So you can do it without having this huge headset on. And this is something that I was wondering if this is something possible. Is it possible to live in a virtual world? Of course, augmented reality is like that, but we're talking about today, is it possible to live in a virtual world like in VR? Because so many people were looking at a new movie that's coming out soon. I forget what it's called. But it's basically, to get away from reality, they go into the virtual world and they basically just live in there. And they only leave to sleep and get food. That's about it. Is it possible to do something like this? And will it actually happen? I honestly don't think it will. I mean, the virtual reality side, I don't think it will. The augmented reality, oh, that's going to take over hands down. That's going to be a big thing. But when it happens. But VR, that it's still going to be a recreational home activity. I don't think that's ever going to take over a bunch of people's lives. Now, how long till it happens? It's not going to be for another 20 years, 30 years before, well, no, technology is progressing pretty fast. Let's give it 15. Maybe 15 years. It's not going to happen till then. Okay, so assuming 15 years, will people be just so enveloped in a full dive system of VR? No. It's going to be a recreational home activity because people have to work. People have to go around. We have to talk to other people. So the first point is only 50% of people play games. Only 50% of people can afford to play games and play games. Maybe even less than that. It's probably realistically around 30 if you consider all the people don't have access to a computer. So the number is not really ever going to increase. Not that. It's not a grand majority of people that play games. It's just not. And VR is expensive. This is point 2. VR and AR, it's an expensive thing to get into. Right now, the cheapest sets, well, you can get your phone set up in it, but it's still like an $800 phone that you're putting into a visor. And then the next step up is Windows Mixed Reality, which is about $200 right now per set. And then you have the Oculus Rift, which is $400 per set. And you need a hefty computer to handle it. You need an upgraded computer for it. And then the next step up is $600, I think, now for the, what's it called? The Rift. No, not the Rift. The HTC Vive. And that one also requires a pretty hefty computer. And a big setup, of course. But you need to buy extra things, and it's expensive. So that's not really easily accessible to everyone. That's the reason I haven't jumped into it yet. I have to upgrade my computer. And it's too expensive. Too much money. Everything costs money. So that's a big reason of why it won't happen. Money. Only a small majority of people will be able to do it. That's the thing. And then another part, the next point is real humans need social interaction. We are social creatures. We thrive with population, with talking to others. Just talking to people online isn't enough. People need to smell other people. They need to interact. Humans will die out if they don't flirt. I mean, basically, if you don't do it, your species dies out. That's just how it works. Population's going to be at a low. So, it's just kind of a thing we need. Real interaction. That's how we do our social activities. That's how we always done our social activities. Recreationally, we'll talk online, but then we'll meet in person to hang out. That's just how we work. That's just how we are. So, what will happen eventually is AR, augmented reality, but that leaves you in the real world. You'll probably meet up with people more. And you'll probably be out in the world more because of it. What they'll do is just like an ordinal scale. That's an amazing example of what it will really be like. They'll start adding in events in the real world. I don't think they're going to do the whole killer microwave thing. Technology is not going to go into your brain. It's going to be a glasses pair. Or like Google Glass. It'll be something that overlays on your vision. That's what it's going to be. That's just a guarantee. They're not going to do something that's going to kill off half of mankind. Because that's not good business. And it's a money-making scheme. All of it is about making money. So they're going to do what keeps people alive and happy, so they'll buy the product. It's going to be somewhat affordable, and it's going to be linked into your phone, all that stuff. Or your phone will just be the device. But AR, where you can interact with everything with your hands and just in real life, that's going to take over. Okay, guys, that's my thought on it. Tell me what you think in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. This is going to wrap up the episode for today, actually at around 15 and a half minutes, so 16 minutes. Rate this number rating what you think it deserves. I hope it's a higher number. Tell me how I'm doing, of course. I really want you to be honest with me. Like it if you're on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see future episodes. Remember, my channel is youtube.com/Evilzombie. This podcast is called the Evilzombies Lair, and I also have another podcast for helping people with depression called Surviving Depression with Evilzombie. That's only a 5-part series, and hopefully it can help someone else out there. So, see you guys later. Have a good one. Keep being awesome.